Welcome back viewers. In today's video we are going to install the real-time RT kernel in Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So if you know the background, Ubuntu has now started giving support for the real-time kernel in the latest LTS version, that is 24.04 LTS. So earlier the real-time kernels were not available for the general users. They were there, but they were only for the enterprise customers. So now the general customer, or you can say the desktop user, can also use the RT kernel on his system. So RT kernel is used for the real-time applications. You can use it for your video and audio creation work. So you can install it on your desktop, but there is one catch. The catch is that you have to first subscribe to the Ubuntu Pro subscription. So Ubuntu Pro subscription is free for the desktop user, so you can subscribe to the Ubuntu Pro subscription. So that will give you a 10 years support for the Ubuntu LTS stack, application stack, the system also, that is the Linux base also, that is all going to get support from Ubuntu. Plus there will be some ESM apps, that is the extended security maintenance support for some of the applications that are participating in the program. So those applications will get extended support up to 10 years. So it is very good move on part of Ubuntu to support the different kinds of customers on their platform. So how to do the installation of real-time kernel? So you can do it via the terminal. So when you open your terminal, you have to first attach your system to the Ubuntu Pro subscription. So you can do it via the GUI based this terminal also. So it is available. Ubuntu Pro subscription is available in the install updates, software updates, and that application is there, software updates application. So you can open that, and on the last tab on the right side, the Ubuntu Pro is there. So you can first subscribe to the Ubuntu Pro subscription. So you have to just provide an email ID, you have to create one password, and that registered your user profile. And once that is done, then the Ubuntu Pro tab will create one key for you. That key you have to install it on your system, and your system will be subscribed to the Ubuntu Pro subscription or Ubuntu Pro program. So that can be done via terminal also. So you have to just use the Pro attach. So the system will search whether you are already subscribed to the Ubuntu Pro subscription or not. So in my case, it was already subscribed to the Ubuntu Pro subscription. So the terminal gave this output. This machine is already attached to the this is my email ID. To use a different subscription, first run sudo pro detach. So you can also detach and attach. So you can detach a certain subscription that was already attached to your system, and you can change your system from one subscription to the other subscription. So suppose you have got different accounts, so you can shift your system from one account, Ubuntu Pro account, to the different Ubuntu Pro account using the sudo pro detach and the pro attach applications. So that's it. Now once you know your system is attached to Ubuntu Pro subscription, or if it is not attached, then from here also you can directly do the subscription. So once the subscription is done, you have to provide this command, or you have to execute this command, sudo pro enable real-time dash kernel. So again, the system of the Ubuntu system will check for the subscription. So real-time subscription kernel cannot be enabled with live patch. So during the subscription or the installation of real-time kernel, you will have to disable the live patch. So live patch is nothing but a service which checks the you can say condition of the ESM apps, whether any updates are available to the ESM applications, that is the extended security maintenance applications. So certain applications, I can tell you, certain applications that are taken part in the Ubuntu Pro program, they will continue to provide the updates, security updates to those applications. So if any application update is available for the ESM apps, that needs to be applied using the live patch. So when the live patch will work, you need not reboot your system. Those application packages updates will be applied directly to the system, and you can continue working just like in Windows. In background the Windows update gets applied. So likewise the live patch also works. And sometimes if it is a major update and the reboot is required, then only the reboot is required. So something similar is going on here also. So disable live patch and proceed to enable the real-time kernel. So you have to say yes. So it will disable the incompatible service live patch. Then it will execute the snap bin canonical live patch disable. The real-time kernel is Ubuntu kernel with the preempt RT patches integrated. This will change your kernel. So what will happen is it will install the preempt RT patch to the you can say that kernel that is there on your system. So there will be now two kernels. One will be the preempt RT kernel, and the second one will be the plain kernel or the generic kernel that was already there on your system. So in the next reboot you will find two kernels instead of one kernel. So if you got 5 kernels, then the additional preempt kernel will be there. So there will be now 6 kernels. If you got 3 kernels, then there will be 4 kernels now. So that is how it works. And once this is done, you can see here do you want to continue? So you say yes. So it will configure the apt access to the real-time kernel. It will update the real-time kernel package list. It will update the standard Ubuntu package list. It will install the real-time kernel packages. Real-time kernel is immediately enabled. Now reboot is required to complete the install. Once you reboot, you will find the RT kernel is there. You boot via the RT kernel, and then you can again start the live patch. So live patch can again be restarted. So that's it. So on this note, I will now stop the video here. See you in the next video with some more technicalities of Linux. Bye bye.